In this chapter, we're going to explore one of the body's most important protective systems, NRF2. NRF2 acts like a master switch for cellular protection. It helps the body respond to stress, defend against damage, and support healthy aging at the cellular level. When NRF2 is working well, cells are better able to protect themselves from oxidative stress, inflammation, and environmental strain. This pathway plays a major role in resilience, repair, and long-term cellular health. Let's take a closer look at what NRF2 is, why it matters, and how it helps protect the body from breaking down over time. What is NRF2? NRF2 is one of the body's most important protective systems at the cellular level. In simple terms, NRF2 acts like a master switch for defense and repair inside your cells. When NRF2 is activated, it helps the body respond to stress by turning on protective genes that reduce damage and support recovery. This includes helping cells defend themselves against oxidative stress, toxins, and inflammation. Instead of fixing one single problem, NRF2 helps coordinate a broad protective response that keeps cells more resilient and better able to function over time. That's why NRF2 is considered such an important pathway for healthy aging and long-term cellular protection. Health problems linked to low NRF2. When NRF2 levels are low, the body loses one of its key protective defenses. Without enough NRF2 activity, cells become more vulnerable to oxidative stress, toxins, and inflammation. Over time, this increases wear and tear throughout the body. Low NRF2 has been linked to a wide range of health problems, including chronic inflammation, mitochondrial dysfunction, accelerated aging, and neurodegenerative decline. This happens because cells are less able to protect themselves, repair damage, and maintain healthy function under stress. In simple terms, low NRF2 leaves the body more exposed and less resilient. That's why healthy NRF2 activity is such an important part of long-term cellular protection and healthy aging. NRF2 and mitochondria. NRF2 has an important relationship with mitochondria, the parts of the cell responsible for producing energy. When NRF2 is active, it helps protect mitochondria from oxidative stress and cellular damage. This allows them to function more efficiently and maintain healthier energy production. Healthy mitochondria are essential because they provide the energy cells need to repair, communicate, and perform their normal functions. When NRF2 activity is low, mitochondria become more vulnerable to stress and damage, which can lead to lower energy, fatigue, and faster cellular decline. In simple terms, NRF2 helps protect the cell's power plants so the body can continue producing the energy it needs to stay strong and resilient. This is one of the reasons NRF2 is so important for long-term cellular health and healthy aging. NRF2 and inflammation. NRF2 also plays an important role in helping the body manage inflammation. Inflammation is not always bad. In the short term, it helps the body respond to injury and stress. But when inflammation stays turned on for too long, it begins to create damage. This is where NRF2 becomes very important. NRF2 helps calm excessive inflammation by supporting the cell's protective systems and reducing the stress signals that keep inflammation active. In simple terms, NRF2 helps the body respond without overreacting. When NRF2 is functioning well, it helps keep inflammation more balanced, controlled, and less damaging over time. That's one of the reasons NRF2 is such an important part of long-term cellular protection and healthy aging. Why NRF2 declines? NRF2 is a powerful protective system, but like many cellular systems, it can weaken over time. As we age, NRF2 activity naturally declines. But aging is not the only reason. Modern life places constant pressure on the body through chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, poor diet, toxin exposure, lack of movement, poor sleep, and ongoing stress. Over time, this creates a cellular environment where NRF2 becomes less active and less effective. When that happens, the body becomes more vulnerable to damage, inflammation, and faster biological aging. In simple terms, NRF2 doesn't usually shut off all at once. It slowly weakens when the body stays under too much stress for too long. That's why supporting cellular health is so important. The better the environment around the cell, the better NRF2 can do its job. NRF2 is not a magic fix. This is an important point. NRF2 is powerful, but it is not a magic fix. NRF2 helps activate the body's protective defenses, but it does not instantly undo years of damage, poor habits, or chronic stress. It also does not replace the body's other repair systems. NRF2 works best when the cellular environment is being supported. That means reducing inflammation, improving energy production, supporting cellular cleanup, and lowering the ongoing stress burden on the body. In simple terms, NRF2 is part of the solution, but it works best as part of a larger cellular health strategy. That's why long-term healing is not about one switch, one supplement, or one shortcut. It's about creating the conditions where the body can protect, repair, and function the way it was designed to. How NRF2 fits into cellular health. NRF2 does not work alone. It is part of a larger network that helps protect and maintain cellular health. It works alongside many of the systems we've already talked about in this book. NRF2 supports healthy mitochondria, which helps cells produce energy more efficiently. It works together with autophagy, the body's cellular cleanup system, helping reduce the buildup of damaged materials inside the cell. It also fits with AMPK, which helps shift the body into repair mode, and with balanced mTOR activity, which helps regulate growth and recovery. And because NRF2 helps calm excessive inflammation, it also helps reduce the stress that contributes to zombie cell formation and cellular decline. In simple terms, NRF2 is not a lone hero. It is part of the larger cellular defense and repair team. That's why supporting NRF2 can have such a broad effect across the body. NRF2, part of the cellular defense and repair team. This is the big picture of why NRF2 matters so much. When NRF2 is working well, cells are better able to protect themselves from daily stress and damage. That means less oxidative stress, less inflammation, and less wear and tear building up inside the body over time. It also means better resilience. Cells are more capable of adapting to stress, recovering from strain, and continuing to function properly. Over time, that can translate into lower disease risk and healthier aging. In simple terms, strong NRF2 activity helps the body defend itself instead of slowly breaking down under pressure. That's why NRF2 is such an important part of long-term cellular protection and overall health. Simple takeaway. The simple takeaway is this. NRF2 is one of the body's most important cellular defense systems. It helps protect cells against oxidative stress, inflammation, toxins, and the wear and tear that builds up over time. When NRF2 is working well, cells are more resilient, better protected, and more capable of staying healthy as we age. When NRF2 is low, the body becomes more vulnerable to damage, dysfunction, and faster biological aging. In simple terms, stronger NRF2 activity helps create a healthier cellular environment. And that leads us directly into the next important topic. Because once we understand how cells protect themselves, the next question becomes, how do cells stay organized, coordinated, and functioning properly? In the next chapter, we're going to look at one of the body's most important control systems, methylation, and how it helps regulate repair, detoxification, energy production, and healthy cellular communication. If you'd like a simple guide that shows you how to support your body's natural defense systems and improve your cellular health step by step, we've put together a free resource you can use right away. Just click the link below, enter your email, and we'll send it directly to you.